Hi, welcome back to my channel, Fanny's Thermomix Adventures. So I have had a Thermomix for 18 years now. It's been incredible at home in my kitchen, but of course it's almost always followed me around wherever I've traveled, whether I was camping, with our camper van. It's just the perfect gadget for small spaces. It's perfect for traveling because it packs away very small, and yet you can do so much with it, from cook your breakfast, your dinner, your lunches, all the basics. So what we're doing today is that I'm going to show you how I heat and froth my milk up for my coffee in our Thermomix. And if you have any questions about Thermomix, about our new TM7, about using it in the camper van, please don't hesitate to leave a question in the comments and I promise I'll get back to you. But without further ado, let's have a look at our Thermomix. So as you can see, I've got a very small worktop, but it's very because it's so compact, there's plenty of space for my Thermomix. I've got my coffee maker here because we do love a really nice coffee. Now today we are plugged into electrics at the campsite, but we do take it with us even when there are no electrics, because we do have a Jackery, which is like a gigantic power bank. It's 1,500 watts. Anything that is over 1,000 watts you'll be able to power your Thermomix with. So they're not very expensive to buy, and you can also power them up using solar power. So I mean, it doesn't get any more sustainable than that, really, does it? But let me show you today. So I've got my Thermomix bowl. As you see, it comes off. This is the brand new model that came out in May last year. It comes off, so the base is very easy to put away, and then you just need to find somewhere for your bowl. And I am going to choose the mode. I'm going to use my warm-up function. So there, so a lovely 10-inch screen. We look for the function that we want to use, and now I'm going to pop the scales on because I want to weigh 100 grams of milk. Of course, it all depends whether you're making, this is just for one coffee, but if you want to make for 3 or 4 coffees, then you're going to add. If you want to heat the water up to make hot chocolate, the milk up to make hot chocolate, then of course you want maybe a full mug to 250 grams. So I've just added 100 grams. I'm going to pop the lid on, and now I'm going to select the temperature. There we go. So we really want to go to 85. I like my milk quite warm in my coffee. And I'm going to press play. And this is now warming the heat for me. And I can't hear anything. Is it working? So our new model has a completely silent motor. So when it's cooking, anything that's under speed 6 or 7, you won't hear a thing, which again, it's such a great advantage as well, not to have a noisy appliance. So I've got my lovely Nespresso here because we do love our coffee. I've added the pod, and I'm just going to, oh, I think it's turned itself off. There we go. No, I've got it on. So I'm going to get my coffee in there. It's all ready to go. We do love our home comforts when we're away, and why not? You know, we still have lovely coffees, we still have lovely food, we still eat the same healthy, nutritious food that we would at home while we're away, and I'm not spending hours cooking either. We still love a barbecue, we still cook on the fire as well, but this will make the coleslaw for me, or I can make some barbecue sauce, for example. I'm going to stop that now, so I don't want it very, I like it strong. And yeah, so we still use the fire as well, and we still cook on the barbecue, but Thermomix is still great for making all the salads, for making a soup if it's a bit chilly outside and you want something warm, for making hot chocolates. It's just incredible. Why do you need a Thermomix in your camper van, in your motorhome, in your caravan? Because you still want to save money on food. You don't want to be eating out all the time, but you don't want to spend ages cooking when you're camping. You still want to spend time doing the fun things like relaxing, having a beer, you know, playing with your kids, doing something else. So why spend ages cooking? But you can still have the most incredible food when you can make a delicious risotto, when you can cook pasta, when you can make a lovely pasta sauce. it means you're eating incredible food, but you're not spending loads of money in the restaurants or getting takeaways. And that's what I really love about having a Thermomix when I go away in my van, that we still get to eat delicious food. Today we've been out for the day, we've had a lovely time, but I still cooked breakfast before we left. We had like a brunch and we've come back just in time for dinner. So we thought, I really fancied a coffee because it's quite chilly. So I thought, right, I'm gonna jump on and show you how I warm my milk up for coffee. And then I'm going to start cooking dinner after that. There we go. So that's our milk ready for coffee. Now, if you want to froth it up a little bit, you have two options. You can add the butterfly whisk in there, but you don't need to. So I'm going to come up with the warm up function and I'm going to go into the manual mode. Once I'm in the manual mode, I'm going to pop it on for 30 seconds at speed 3, and that's going to really froth it up for me. So speed 3, there we go, one more, job done, and that's going to froth the milk up for me. There we go, my coffee's ready to go, and now I'm just waiting for the milk to froth up and it's ready. And this is what it's like having a Thermomix in your camper van. It's really easy, you don't have to have any extras. It boils water for you, so it acts as a kettle. You can cook pasta in here if it was a hob. Obviously you can cook all sorts of delicious food using the guided cooking. If you haven't discovered Cookie Do yet, then please have a look on my YouTube channel, because you can see that there is a Cookie Do tutorial there's over 100,000 recipes in Cookie Do, so you'll never get bored of eating the same food, that's for sure. Right, and this means that my coffee, look at that. I just want to show you my lovely frothed up milk. Okay. Now that's going to go in, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the perfect latte here in campsite in my camper van. Very little energy usage, very little space needed for the Thermomix, and I still get to save loads of money and have the most amazing coffee. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them on the comment. I'm always happy to answer, because if you're new to Thermomix, or if you're new to taking an appliance like Thermomix in your mobile home, then I'm more than happy to answer any questions. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.